Hi Teresa, I'm Leslie Pogue with Leslie Pogue LLC, and I am applying today to be your speaker for your AmSurg conference with your medical billers and coders. I noticed in the description you said it's your Y2K, and Y2K is really just about starting the new year off right. I know that it in the past has been like, oh my goodness, the sky is falling, but it doesn't have to be that way. The change does not have to be so stressful. Because it's a 1-hour talk, there's really not a whole lot of time to do any kind of team building or bonding, but I do incorporate even my 1-hour talks or keynotes with interaction with the audience. So even though you're expecting a large group of about 250, there's still some things we can do with each other in such a group that will help them to have a little chuckle, have a little giggle, and have a good time while they're getting some really good tools to help them through the change. With your emphasis being change and stress management, I'd like to approach it from the perspective of happy. I have a platform that I talk about. It's called The Habit of Happy. And it really gets people to think about and identify and work through their feelings about change and the things that are going on in their personal life as well as their work life. So how my platform would work for your group would be, we go through the 5 different steps, and it actually spells out happy. The first step is to hear your truth, and that's really just to understand how you're feeling about the change that is happening. What is going on, call it what it's called, identify what it is, and just own the fact that this is how you feel about it. You don't have to share it with anybody else, but just own it for you. The acknowledge your feelings is when you do name it. Now again, you don't have to share it with anybody else, but it's getting people in the habit of saying, hey, this is how I feel about it. This is what I like, this is what I don't like. Just identifying a feeling about the change that is happening in their world. The first P is to give you permission to feel better. And really that one focuses on self. And that one definitely identifies the stress management, because stress management begins with self, and self spells out sleep, exercise, living life, and having good food. So I'll touch on those areas in my talk as well, and how important it is to look at those different areas of your life to make sure that you yourself are strong enough and healthy enough to work through this change. The second P is purge. So you're going to purge the stuff you don't like. So let's get rid of all the bad feelings we feel about this change. Let's get rid of all the negativity behind whatever is happening. And then the Y is to yield to your new reality. Just let it in. Start creating an action plan of what you're going to do, how you're going to get up on the new changes, on the new processes, on all the newness that is coming into your world, so that it is acceptable and you can do it in small doses along the way so it doesn't feel so overwhelming, which is really why we get stressed anyway. So that's just a little hint about my talk and what I would talk about to your group. I hope that's a nice fit for your group, and I look forward to hearing from you in the future. Have a great day, Teresa, and I just look forward to working with you and your group.